base pieces all cut for my Shopsmith 10ER. The design I took from visuals from the video of Shopsmith 10ER Part 2 by Carl Holgram on YouTube. In the video, Carl has this Shopsmith 10ER primarily as a drill press on a mobile cart in his workshop. I plan on using the Shopsmith as a mobile press, getting into lathe work later on, and all the other things that the 10ER can do. I'm going to be putting together this mobile cart for my shop. First off, I have a 20 by 20 base, which is cut out of 3/4 ply. So that's 20 by 20. The front, or the sides, are going to be 17 by 60. I'm sorry, 17 by 20. The top is going to be 17 by 20. The sides are going to be 17 and 9/16 by 18 and a half. And then the front and the rear are cut on an angle to help support the weight, so it's not on a box. It's going to be more on an angle to help disperse the weight. I cut the bottom of the sides here on a 6.5 degree angle, which will help support the, no, I'm sorry, these sides here are cut on a 6.5 degree angle to support the lean that will be created by the front and the back. The top is 17 and 9/16 tall by 17 inches wide at the top there and 20 inches at the base. I'm going to be using my Craig 720 to be installing pocket holes to hold this all together on the inside, so I have a cleaner look on the outside. And glue, so I'm going to be working on that. Of the top of the mobile cart here, I am gluing the two 17 by 20 pieces together. First applying Type Bond 3 liberally to the top, and then I'm going to clamp them. Mated the two 17 by 20 3/4 inch plywood together to create a stronger top so we don't get bowing when the approximately 250 pound Shopsmith 10ER is sitting on the top. Comes out to 7/16. Let this dry for 30 minutes at a minimum. Keep an eye on it and wipe off any squeeze out that continues to occur. Then after 30 minutes, which should probably be longer, until I get all these pocket holes drilled. We'll get that top on. So here's my Craig pocket hole jig. Had this for a few years now, and last year finally got to use it on a project. My jig that I've made up here is, I was doing a bunch of large plywood panel pocket hole drilling, and I had problems putting the 720 here on I think it was 720. I can't read the model now. But using this model and keeping the plywood panels from wobbling. So what I did is I created a base for it, and then some wings, because I see that there's upgrades that you can do to some of the newer models. So I created these wings to stabilize the plywood. I've already set up my pocket hole jig here, or pocket hole drill, to the 3/4 inch setting. And I've done a test piece using this plywood that I have to make sure that when the screws are drilled in, that I won't be poking out the other side. So I'm all set up and ready to start making some pocket holes. Here we go. Second back panel. Next steps are I'm going to be cleaning up and then assembling the base. Now I'm going to be creating the door for the base. I already pre-drilled using the pre-drilled the corners using a drill bit. I'm going to take the jigsaw now and cut this door out. There we go. We have a opening in our 17 by 20 front panel here. This will probably end up being in the back when I set this up. Plan is to be able to open the door so I can access the tool. So I've glued and screwed the side panels and the front panels on together, and now I'm going to be putting it on the 20 by 20 base here. Off camera, I made some trim work for the door, installed the hinge on the door, and painted the cabinet black with a polyurethane coating to finish. Thanks for watching.